Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. Today I'm going to bring you a video on offensive operations. I've talked about defense and we still got to cover a lot more on defense. But I want to throw this one out, offense, a deliberate attack. Let's say you have your community or your retreat or your subdivision. You guys organized a little bit because the crap has hit the fan. Things are not good for you. Supplies are low, no authority, no police, no Walmart. So your small band of people are on their own, and you are being harassed and bothered by a gang or another group of people that are bad. They have nothing good in their heart, and they're basically taking what they want, hurting and killing and raping, and not being good, not trying to help the situation we're in. So you get together and you decide that we're going to have to take these people out. There's no other option. They're definitely a threat to our group and to other good people in the area. So we're going to take them out. So it's not we're going to just jump in the car, jump in the truck, grab the guns and drive down there and deal with it. Hopefully you don't have to do that. Hopefully you're going to have a good, well thought out plan. And I'm just trying to get you thinking about the plan. A lot more involved with a deliberate attack. This is not a hasty attack or a raid or an ambush. This is a deliberate attack. So this plan is going to take time. It's going to take some time to get recon, get some intel, but it's a thorough, thought-out plan. First thing you want to do is, the enemy is located over here. This is the enemy, and however they're set up. What you're going to do is you're going to concentrate all your forces and all your manpower into one central location or one area of the enemy. You're not going to go head-to-head with them. You might both have the same amount of men, the same equipment. So what you want to do is find that one spot in his defense that he's weak at, and you're going to take everything you have and throw at that one spot. So you're going to actually come up with a good plan, and you're going to know where you're attacking. It's just not jump in the trucks and drive over there and, let's say, shoot it out. You know exactly what piece of real estate you're going to try to take and to use that as a foothold into him and get inside his defense. So what you're going to do is send out a recon. You're going to recon the area and you're going to observe the enemy. You're going to observe obstacles he has. He might have some obstacles out here, and you do not want to mess with those obstacles. You need to know where they are. You want to observe his exact position. You want to know where he has positions or men set up. You're also going to look at the terrain. Can you use the terrain to get close to him? Is there gullies? Is there high grass where you can crawl through and get towards the enemy? So everything you're doing on this recon and intel gathering, you're getting very specific information. You know exactly where you're going to hit. You're going to find his weak points and you're going to attack one of those weak points. While you're out here doing your recon, you're going to look for a position called a support by fire. Support by fire is your supporting element that will be firing it at the enemy to give your other element, your maneuvering element, a chance to get in. So you're going to look for a spot. Hey, we can set up here. We can set our guys up right here and we can fire into the enemy. It's a good supporting position. So while you're reconning, look for positions where you could do that. Make sure that they can fire into your objective. You might find a good spot, but you don't want to go there. So make sure the spot you pick to attack, if this is your spot you're going to attack, make sure your support by fire can fire into that. So we found our weak spot. The enemy is very weak right there. So we got a good idea where we're going to attack. We're going to go back. We're going to sit down and talk this plan out. You're going to assign, every personnel will be assigned a task. It's not jump in the pickup truck and let's go shoot our guns. Every person, when they get in that pickup truck to drive over there, he knows exactly his part of the plan. One part of the plan is support by fire. You have these people here, support by fire personnel. You're going to have your main attack force that will be maneuvering against the enemy. Your main attack force. You're going to have a reserve force right here if you have enough people. It might only consist of 2, 3, 4 people, but you need to have a reserve force. Inside your main element or your main attacking, you need to have some breach people. in case you do come across some obstacles, these people know what they're going to do. They're breach people. They're going to be equipped with breaching equipment, some type of wire cutters, whatever they think they're going to need if you run into any obstacles, so your breach team can breach it. So when you get in your pickup truck, the people are going to know, oh, I'm in the reserve element. I'm in the support by fire. I'm going to lay down fire into the enemy so the main object or the main force or the maneuvering force can maneuver in and get the enemy. I'm on the breach team. I'm carrying the wire cutters. I'm with the main assault. Every person will know exactly what they're going to do. We get in a position, our support by fire. If the enemy doesn't see you, do not open fire. Let your assault force or your main element get closer. If they can get as close as they can, and then you guys get seen, the support by fire will fire into the enemy. They're firing into the enemy, and this is creating fire superiority. You have to gain fire superiority so your maneuvering element will be able to maneuver without getting shot at. If you're putting rounds into the enemy, hopefully he's keeping his head down and only occasionally can pop him up and shoot some rounds at the supporting element. Hopefully he doesn't even see your main element maneuvering against him because he's concentrating on these guys shooting. Your main element will move up. Eventually, you're going to have to shift fire or cease fire. What will happen, these guys can shift fire. Now they're going to shoot this direction. They're still putting rounds at the enemy, and the enemy will hopefully keep his head down so he won't see the main element attack him at close range. We have attacked our enemy, we've taken these guys, and we've moved in. Right now, we control this position or positions that the enemy did control. What we want to do now, as soon as we do this, we need to consolidate. This is very important. What we're going to do is we're getting ready to defend against a counterattack. The bad guys might reorganize real quick and attack us. So as soon as we take this location, you're immediately you went from offense, you're going to go to defense now. Whoever's in charge is going to assign people sectors of fire. You're going to sort of establish a perimeter. You're right now playing defense right now for the second. Also, we're going to reorganize. We just took this position. We need to do a few things. We're going to reestablish command and control. Make sure everyone that was a leader is still there, not wounded. If someone got injured, that next man is going to step up immediately. So command and control. Let's say we took this position and we only have a few AKs and the rest are bolt action, shotguns, or pistols. So the AK with the high capacity mags would be our key weapons. We're going to make sure these weapons are manned. So if someone got injured, we're going to take that weapon, give it to a healthy guy, and he's going to man that weapon. So make sure you key weapons, ammo and equipment. You're going to redistribute ammo. Some of the guys might have used most of their ammo up and some maybe haven't. So you're going to pass out mags and redistribute. That's where having a centralized or a central firearm, either an AK or AR or both, you can pass mags easily, and no oddball calibers. You're also going to clear your objective of your friendly casualties and any enemies. If there is any enemy that's still alive, you will somehow cuff them, detain them, so they cannot harm you, and you'll treat your casualties. All this stuff is pretty much going on at the same time. That's why you have to have a well thought out plan. Let's say this leader here, he needs to assess his personnel there. He needs to make a decision. Hey, I am still combat effective. I have not lost enough guys. I still have ammo. I have my equipment. I am still combat effective. I can continue the attack if I need to. Let's say this was just one part of the scheme of the maneuver. And you have another group of friendlies that attack the position down here. You might have someone back here making major decisions for your whole group. As the leader of these guys, you need to radio this guy and say, hey, I'm good. I can keep maneuvering. I can keep moving on. This guy down here says, no, we've lost 3 guys. We're low on ammo. I can't move. I'm combat ineffective. this guy will have to make the decision then to halt it if he thought he could take advantage of your initial assault. So these people, you need to assess what you have and report it back. If this is all you have, then as the leader here, you can assess, oh, nope, I can't move, or I can move. This is very quick on the offense. I just want you guys to start thinking about it. I talk a lot about defense, but offense is a big part of protecting yourself. You got to have that offensive punch. You have to take advantage of the situation. You got to find the enemy. You got to find his weak spot, and you have to throw everything you have at that weak spot to take advantage of the situation. I hope this helped. I'll be doing more on offense and defense. Thanks for watching.